Girl, I need to know. Did you hit that link in the description box so you can go to justmovesupplements.com and get you something to help unbig your back, girl? They just put out this Just Shrooms energy boosting coffee, and I can't wait to try it with y'all. Okay, we gonna do it. I can't wait to get it in the mail. It should be coming soon, because if it's one thing my girl Kiara and them gonna do, it's gonna make sure that order get out to you quickly. Yes, that order will be getting here soon. Yes, absolutely. There are so many things to choose from with Just Move supplements. You can get the protein shakes, you can get the energy supplement drinks that are really, really good, girl. You add that with a little bit of that sparkling water, girl, and it really hits. I add almond milk and oat milk to the protein shakes. They're really good. The fat burner I add in with my energy supplement. I like all of the flavors of the energy supplement, girl. It's just about which one Lyric did not use all of, okay? Because Lyric will go through the energy supplement, girl. But yes, y'all, hit that link down below and try Just Move Supplements, girl. Black owned business. Support these people. All right. It's a great product, girl. It really, really is. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and run my intro. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Not come on in. Not come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video. Right?
And also, don't forget to go to Reset by Design Wellness to sign up for our July BALI trip. These dates have to be fixed because the dates have been changed, you guys. It is now from the 15th to the 22nd. But if you missed the first one, girl, don't worry. You can get in on that second Bali trip. So y'all make sure y'all go to Reset by Design Wellness on Instagram. Okay, go follow them on Instagram. Girl, I was real cute that day, girl. We had a real good time. Okay, yes. Get it, Bondi, before the locks were blonde. Get it, Bondi, before the locks were blonde. Yes. Okay, listen, I was living my best life with all of the DJ Khaled's that was in the room, girl. It was Buku French Montanas and DJ Khaled's all over the place, girl. And we was living our best life. All right. So y'all make sure, if y'all want to be a part of the clique, okay, if you need relaxation, go ahead and get into the Reset by Design Wellness of it all. Okay. Now that I have done my ad, what's going on, people? I'm here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I have heard about Rise Coffee. I have not tried it yet. Okay. But as soon as I saw my girl with hers, I was like, I'm gonna have to go ahead and try my girls first. You know what I'm saying? It's my people. You know what I'm saying? I make money off of that. Girl, you know what I'm saying? You have to be advantageous to yourself, you know. But I'm real happy to be here. I'm real happy to see y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through for another BondyBlue show. I wanted to make sure I gave y'all 3 this week. Y'all know how I love when white men scream for me. All right, baby. I'll see you later. All right, come on, ponytail. Listen. Yo, my husband locks have grown to the point of ponytail, and he just be out here, like low-key acting like, it's not a big deal, but then also still like moving his head like I love it. I love it. Okay. What's going on? Thank you, Queen Scott, for the super sticker, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Listen, I feel like I'm giving Brandy. I want to be down. Okay. I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. I get excited with the melodic. Listen, don't get into the MC light of it all, bitch. All right, what's going on? I'm happy y'all are here. Girl, sprinkling some magic on your Friday. That's what I'm trying to do here. And listen, I have to start up here where I'm at, because these stories are a lot, girl. Let me tell y'all, it is so disturbing how there are so many people on the internet that want to argue with me about the diddler. Like it's really, really crazy the way people want to argue with me about the diddler. Like it's insane. They're all like, Cassie wanted to be the girl. There is literally video of Cassie trying to run away. Like it's really hard for y'all to understand that just because somebody is in a relationship, it does not mean that they have to do everything that the person they're in a relationship wants them to do. Like, if I don't want to do this, then I don't have to do this. I don't care if I'm in a relationship with you. Like, a lot of y'all don't understand the whole, threatening people's lives. And whenever she tries to leave, going back to get her, assaulting her the last time before he finally let her go. Okay. It's weird, girl. It's weird. The stuff that people are saying on the internet. Okay. People want to, and y'all, it's so crazy the things that people want to argue with me about, and then they be so wrong, so loud. Girl, I had to, and now I'm just deleting comments and blocking people. That's another thing. Like, there are some of y'all will notice that y'all comments have been deleted from Instagram or YouTube or whatever. Yeah, I deleted it. Now what? Yeah, I deleted it. Took it right on up out there, girl. Okay. Hit the eraser button on your ass. Okay. Delete, because it's my page. Okay. And some of y'all are stressing me out. And y'all not about to be stressing me out on my platform. I had to delete somebody because it make no sense. It don't make no sense. Sitting up there talking about why you said, girl, somebody arguing with me about Mimi and what Mimi said. Girl, Mimi obviously said with my daughter's father, because that's how she refers to Stevie J, my daughter's father. Why the would Mimi Faust be doing a dating show with her daughter? Y'all, the people are not okay. The people are not okay, girl. They're not all right. They're not doing well. Okay. A lot of y'all are like, okay with abuse. Okay. And I'm seeing that in the comments, and it's affecting me, girl. I'm a human. And I'm sorry. Okay. I can't always be, oblivious and just completely disassociate the way everyone else does, girl. I am an empath. I feel things. Okay. And I feel like the Ooh Ladies First panel was so good last night, but because I am low-key triggered by all of the like ignorance online, I really question things, in that same level. Like, are y'all just being okay with people being abused simply because, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what y'all are, cool with. We all come from slavery. So our understanding of what abuse is very skewed. We don't like to see things that are abuse as abuse. Like, y'all really need for people to get punched in the face. And then when they do get kicked and punched in the face, y'all say stuff like, but what did she do beforehand? So I feel like y'all have driven me crazy. That's what I'm saying. I feel like y'all being crazy and ignorant sometimes drives me crazy. Okay? I'm not perfect. It's not my fault all the time. Okay? I am doing the best that I can. Okay? And when we last night on Jamie That's Me's channel, make sure y'all follow Jamie That's Me. The link is posted on my community page. Make sure y'all go over there and get into that. When we were discussing on the Old Ladies First panel last night, the situation with the makeup artist. Yes, y'all. I'm a little bit. Okay, he yelled at her. He cursed at her. What? What's going on? Girl, my expectations of people are already low. It does not stop me from being bothered. It does not stop me from being bothered by the fact that there's so many people that are mindless, brainless, bot-like characters walking through life saying crazy shit that just lets you know they're okay with other people being abused. They're okay with being abused themselves, and they don't think that people should get retribution of any kind when they've been abused. None of my expectations being in hell is gonna stop y'all from working on my nerves sometimes with that. Okay. But I was wrong, y'all. I was so wrong. And I'm not above it. I was wrong. I was triggered. I'm tired of Diddy conversations because, oh my God. Oh my God. This is so plain to see. Can't you see? You can't see what Diddy was doing? Like, so I was triggered and I was wrong about this makeup artist. This girl is a nutty buddy. This girl is crazy. Okay. This girl's out there. Space cadet. It's not healthy. And I was a little bit annoyed by the way she was saying things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all. I didn't know about, see, we didn't know about this. I didn't do any investigating on this story. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard about it, but I didn't, fully watch. I think I might have watched the beginning of a Yanni video and I didn't get a chance to finish it. Okay. But that's why I'm coming to y'all today. And I'm saying I am sorry. I was wrong. This bitch is crazy. But see, I didn't see all this. Y'all gotta understand where I was coming from with this. Y'all gotta understand. She didn't just overstep. She did more than overstep, y'all. She did more than overstep. And I also still stand on, why didn't y'all have security escort her out way sooner? And it is because people are sometimes pretending to be nice just so that they can get through whatever is going on. And a person will be taking advantage of the way the brides are just smiling and trying to get along with shit. Me personally, y'all, I feel other people's anxiety. I don't like to be a bother. So I have been somebody at the wedding trying to get video and all of that, trying to be conscious of where the photographer is, trying to move out the way, but still get my little video that I'm going to send to my cousin later before they do it. Okay. Also, because I am a real photographer, sometimes I just get in, I just can't help myself. Okay. Like nigga just be, like y'all saw the real life created for Niecy's wedding. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, girl, I was doing that for my seat, girl. I was doing that for my seat because I know how to zoom in. You know what I'm saying? Real photographer. Okay. I know how to zoom in from my seat. I know how to put the phone up from where I'm at, zoom in, get what I need to get without disturbing anything. So there's a lot of things that was going on. But baby, when I found this video and then the subsequent videos that followed, it was when it all became clear to me that I was wrong and y'all were right. And I don't mind saying it, damn it.
Asking for a story time. You've been all up in my comments and my DMs. Hi, I'm Liz. I'm a wedding vendor, and I worked with Keziah of the Key Look, the now famous, she got kicked out of a wedding, makeup artist, the day before. I have worked in the service industry for 20 years. I've worked in events for 10, and I have been a wedding vendor for 2. I am predominantly a wedding content creator. That is my main business. I do freelance for wedding planners, supporting them, assisting them, and I occasionally do some day of coordination consulting for clients as well. In this instance, on 9/6, I was hired by my client first as content, and then when they realized they needed a little extra help, as coordination later. The gist of the tea is that she did the same exact thing the day before that wedding. So the wedding that went viral that she posted was on 9/7. The wedding I worked with her on happened the day before, which was Friday. I was not going to say a word about this. I was going to debrief it with my bride. We were maybe going to send a note to the company expressing some of our concerns. I wasn't going to blast her on the internet. I wasn't going to leave her a bad review. I just wanted to have a discussion with her. But imagine my surprise when, before I'm even able to debrief it with my client, I see her 3-part series about her truly doing her worst the very next day. I still wasn't going to say much because I just don't know that I really want to drag another female business owner all over the internet. It doesn't feel great.
That matters.
But I do think that people need to be aware, especially because of the absolute gross lack of remorse that I'm seeing. The fact that she continues to post content, the fact that she doesn't seem to be sorry at all for ruining 2 wedding days, truly ruining 2 wedding days. Not cool. I commented on her videos asking her to talk to me because she was making claims like this has never happened before. Girl, it literally happened the day before. So here's the main gist. They show up on time. It's 3 people. They have how many? They have 5 hair clients, 9 makeup clients for a wedding. They're supposed to start at 9. They're supposed to be done at 3. They proceeded to start late and run 2 hours over time because they were too busy making dinner plans, taking TikToks, and shooting the shit together. Any attempt to discuss it with them during the day was met with the most hostility I have ever received from a wedding vendor.
Not hostility.
Members of the wedding party were trying to express concern with their lack of timeliness and how things needed to get moving that were also met with hostility. There were some massive breaches in professionalism, making the bridal suite
This is when I would have decided that I was just going to do my own makeup. Girl, I know how to do it. I went to John Casablancas in high school, girl. I know how to do a beat. I know how to do a beat, girl. I know how to layer, girl. Okay. I know how to put my primer on. Okay. I know how to put my concealer, color correction, foundation on top, powder it, seal it in, mat it, dry it. Okay. Flip it, rub it down. I know. This is the moment I would have been like, no. Okay, I'm not going through this. I'll do my own makeup before I have somebody aggravating the shit out of me like this.
Uncomfortable because you took a 40-minute lunch when we were running behind and came back crying and cried through the rest of your services mid-beat, being rude to the moms of the couple, saying you didn't want to do their makeup in front of them, challenging their concerns about time, literally being on your phone so much that you're stopping the services to make dinner plans, leaving the bridal suite and stopping services to film content of other vendors doing setup, pulling the bride out of the bridal suite to make a 10-take TikTok that she didn't really want to make, and then attempting to hang around after to film your own content, proceed to get in the way of the photographer, the videographer, the hired content creator, who was me. I was doing coordination and content, and I offered to share my content with them in the beginning of the day, so they knew they were going to get content and chose to be disruptive about getting their own content anyway, even though they made the whole day behind. Being so eager to film the couple's private first touch that we then literally had to have a member of the family escort you off the premises.
Oh my God.
Which, by the way, on your way out, you chose to walk through another wedding with all of your gear because you didn't feel like walking around it. I'm a little amped up. I'm admittedly amped.
It's okay.
I'll bring the tone down.
Okay. No, you don't have to.
I'm frustrated for these two brides who had their wedding morning be completely uprooted by this one individual who is now showing zero care or remorse, in my opinion. These are hours they will never get back. These are photos they will never be able to take again. I have never seen a wedding vendor move like this in my time, and I've honestly never seen a service provider move with this much blatant disregard for such a big moment in other people's lives. So if you're talking about the key look and the makeup artist, it does seem to have been a pattern. She did it the day before, and I can't help but wonder how many more times did she do it before that. There were ample opportunities for her to pause, take a beat.
Listen, I got it. Okay. I got it. Hold on. Let me think. I got it. But wait a minute. There's another one that I want to play for y'all before we move on from this. Okay. Homegirl was crashing out. Homegirl was absolutely crashing the fuck out at these people's wedding. And somebody just said it in the comments. It does seem like she likes to basically imagine herself being the person getting married. She likes to put herself in these people's shoes. She likes to be all up in the mix as if it's her wedding day, as if she's a special person in this situation, right? Something's not right up there. And when she said, I feel like maybe I should just go ahead and quit. Yes, please quit. Please quit and stop using the fact that you know how to beat somebody's face as a way to make yourself self-important, like to really have delusions of grandeur in these moments where people are trying to simply get their fucking makeup done, girl. Are you crazy? Give it up. Because I low-key feel like it's giving a word that I was taught recently, histrionic. It's giving histrionic. It's given you're acting like a black Karen at these people's wedding. You know that people are scared of losing a makeup artist on the day of their wedding, and you take liberties with that fact and decide you're going to treat people any old kind of way because you know they need you. That's what I think she's doing. And then she victimizes herself in a situation and takes her ass on the internet to cry to us. Girl.
It was not Photoshop, because in the key looks apology, if you look right there, right behind her, there's a picture of her with the bride and the bridesmaids. And it gags me that she is right next to the bride. I can see why a lot of people may think it's a Photoshop picture, because in your head, you're like, there's no way a makeup artist is going to jump in a picture with the bridesmaids and the bride, because usually when a makeup artist finish their job, they go home. But baby, she stayed. Tequila did post an apology video, but unfortunately, y'all, we thought this will come to an end, but it's not, because now she says she's going to explain the story from her point of view. When I could have sworn she did that already with the first 3 videos that she posted. So I'm like, baby girl, please let this go. We need to move on, and you're making it hard for us to move on when you keep uploading content about these weddings. I really hate the fact that she brought all of this to the internet in the first place, because if she would have just let this go, we wouldn't have heard from the brides. We wouldn't have heard about any of this. Because Ayala, please do not post another series. We are tired. Okay, the best thing you need to do is get off the internet, take some time for yourself, reevaluate, restructure your business, because the more you drag this, baby, the more this is only going to get worse for your business, your brand, and we don't want that, because we do want you to succeed. We just
do y'all want her to succeed? That's what y'all feel? See, I don't feel like this is a situation where somebody is like simply, having a bad day or two. Like, that's no. I'm sorry. There's another picture too, and I posted it on my YouTube, but there's another picture of her. I wanted to see if she had it in this one, because I don't feel like looking for it. But girl, she's done this more than once with having these pictures of her very much all in the damn mix. Hold up, I'm gonna pull it up. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to trip. Don't trip. I'm gonna pull it up. Give me a second. Cause girl, what the no, I don't appreciate any of this. I don't appreciate any of how this is going down, girl. What type of games are being played? How's it going down? Not right.
Life
Not
does
right. Hold up. Hold up. I got you. Hold up. Okay. This I posted this. Okay, hold up. I don't know if I can blow this up. Hold up.
life does not. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Did y'all see? We're gonna rewind it. Play it again. Okay. Paused. This is the makeup artist in a picture with the bridesmaids and the bride. When do you ever see that type of shit happening? Girl. Someone please call 911. Somebody needs to call 911. I'm scared. I'm scared for the brides. I don't think she need to be in business. Girl, I don't think she need to be in business. Girl, do you see the leg out? Do you see her ashy knee with her leg out? Girl, is that an ashy knee? Girl, that is a ashy knee. All out in these people's picture. Yeah, she needs to call the people down to the hospital to come and pick her up. She needs some time. She needs some time to herself. She needs to work on herself. She needs a press circle. Maybe a medication here or there. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's so weird. All right. So we're going to move on. Okay. We're going to move on, girl. And we're going to move on to here. Okay. So I don't expect much of the men's, girl. I don't expect much of the men's. Especially this men's. After how everything went down with him and Tiana Taylor, I forgot that they had just finished finalizing their divorce. But in the process of the finalization of said divorce, he was out there acting a damn fool. And we know that Iman and Amber were on the same season of College Hill together. a season ago. Not this last season with Claudia and Saucy, the one before. This is the season that Amber Rose and Jocelyn Hernandez got into a fight. One of which I feel like Amber won. And at the time, and honestly still, I'm happy about that. Amber since then has been on a rampage to be a complete contradiction to herself. She's a MAGA supporter. It's giving there's a bird in her brain. Tweet, 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 tweetling, tweetling. There's a lot wrong here. I'm going to play a video of her in a minute. It's a lot wrong here. Actually, I'm not going to play the video because TMZ walked up to her and they were asking her about JD Vance and Trump, admitting to lying about this Haitian people eating cats and dogs shit. We know it wasn't real because at the actual debate, the host of the debate came to us after the commercial break and said, we just want to make sure everyone knows we fact checked this. The governor of Ohio or wherever it was called and said this was all a lie. Michigan or wherever it was, child. I can't remember. My mind is somewhere else right now. Damn it. Either way, they lied about the Haitian people. It was given racism, xenophobia. You are maligning and creating villains out of an ethnicity of Black people. It was Ohio? I thought so. That's giving xenophobia and racism. So when Amber is said to her, to Amber, it is said, these people are racist. She goes, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I swear by the tattoo on my forehead, that's ridiculous. Trump is not racist. And you know, the thing that kills me is if you really believe that, you would take that critique, that criticism, that what we feel is a fact, and you would explain in a logical manner to us why that's not true. Because you said when you were at the Republican National Convention, you said that you had a conversation with your daddy, your very clear daddy about this. And he had to tell you that Trump was not racist. That's not what he was because you yourself thought he was racist. You said that was based off of misinformation, right? But for years, you were heard saying on the record, let the record show that you have said on social media before that Trump was a racist in a coochie snatcher. Ground. So ma'am, when people come to you and say those things and you scoff as if it's preposterous, as if it's ridiculous, but at one point you believed it, that's how you let us know that you don't even believe what the fuck you saying. You don't even believe what you're saying because you're laughing and scoffing at a mindset that you once had. So if at every turn when somebody brings this up, you can't explain to us why the racism you thought was there is not really there. If you can't explain that to us, it means it's all a lie. It's all a lie. So I have a lot of why the fuck is Amber Rose on my timeline feelings, right? I don't want to see you no more or your forehead tattoo. I don't want to see you. I don't. Because to me, this is all about your anger towards the Black community, your Cape, Viridian or whatever the hell it's called, the place that her mama is from, which is an island of people that are what we would consider Black. Your mama had mental health issues, abused you, as you've told us. But your white daddy, where was he? Nowhere to be found at the time. So I guess you can make him out to be your savior in this situation, even though he didn't come and save you from your mama. I already know what this is about for Amber. It's a lot of biracial people that have that conflict going on inside of themselves. And they identify, Cape Verde, thank you. They identify whichever race with whichever parent. Then it's not Cape Verde, is it? It's not. I thought it was a Caribbean island. Is it in Africa? Is that the right place? I'm not sure. I know her mama don't consider herself black. That's why I said, well, we consider black. Girl, it's given the sun. It's given the equator. No, it's in West Africa? Okay. I don't know why I thought it was an island, girl. You know why? Because that sounds like an island. That's why. That's why. Okay, y'all, correction. It's not an island, girl. It's in it's an island just outside, not a Caribbean island, but it is an island. Okay, got you. All right. Yeah, they look like New Orleans people to me. Her mama looks like a New Orleans person. You know, it's an island. That's probably why I thought it was the Caribbean. Y'all, I tell y'all, I filter in so much information. I can't get everything right all the time. Okay. But I see it in the comments. I got it. It's an island on the coast of West Africa. Portuguese ruled. Oh, so they were extremely colonized. Y'all know the Portuguese were some of the worst of the colonizers. Okay. All right. Okay. So see, after Asia Monet, y'all don't need to comment no more about what it is. Okay. At this point, y'all overkilling me in the comments. We got it. We got it. We good. Giving it a minute. There's a delay. All right. Either way, as I was saying, can't stand the black mama. Don't matter if the mama thinks she black. Mama show up as black when she come to the States. Don't like the mama. Clear daddy. Caucasity there. I feel like, you probably in your mind have made up a story that one is bad and one is good. That's what it feels like to me. And usually when that happens, they work that out in a community as well. Biracial people or black people that, are angry at black people for some reason, they like to show that they are willing to be on the side of their oppressor, like cutting your nose off to spite your face type situation. And we're going to get to people who are like that because black Republicans come close. Some of y'all are weird. We're going to talk. Yes. Black Peen did her wrong as well. Yes, absolutely. I thought she still had a good relationship with Wiz Khalifa. Who knows? Either way, y'all, it's given Amber Rose's, need to promote MAGA and Trump is really just a, I want to give my middle finger to black people type shit. Like, that's what it feels like to me. So with all of that being said, for us to see her and Iman on the beach looking like a couple, looking like two people that just bumped in a I was like, what's going on here? And I didn't like what I saw. It didn't feel right to me because I know that even though they might have been going through some issues, Amber has been around him when he was still married to Tiana. And we know he wasn't because we didn't find out since then. But that still is like, see, this is not what I wanted to see. I can have an opinion. I can feel a way. And I felt like I didn't want to see this. I felt like this is not what I wanted to see pop up on my timeline. I did not. Okay. And there were people that were coming to defend Iman. And I was like, hold up, wait, stop. Don't do it. Because Tiana's friend, where's the other post? Because, I like my visual aids. Tiana's friend, D Asian on Instagram, came out and said, this is so funny to me because when we were on that boat on New Year's Eve, you and your friends villainized me for peeping the sneaky shit that was going on while Tiana and her kids were on the same boat. And I was right. This proves my point. Then you want to be crying a river on that girl phone the next day. My friend has been nothing but graceful this whole time, but you played a fucking game. Tiana, I'm sorry that I got this deep, but I'm tired of taking the high road. You've done everything in your power to save this man and his image. Amber Rose, I wish you would deny it for these blogs because I recorded the whole conversation and y'all making excuses about him being single, but he was good and married when this shit started. Corny as so everybody that wanted to come and defend him, just go back a little bit. Go back. Chill out. Okay? In the words of Jamie, that's me. Go back. It's giving right in that lady face. It's giving right in Tiana's face, girl. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving, girl. That's so sad. Oh, girl. All right. So let's switch gears. We're gonna go politics. Shout out to Roxanne. Okay. First of all, Kamala. Okay, I told y'all I was on the call that had the beauticians and Black Women for Kamala getting the money together. I think they raised like $35,000. Okay, yes, every little bit counts from the beauticians and the barbers, small businesses, the Black people. Okay, they're giving, girl. I posted the little thing if y'all want to donate to Kamala's fund to the campaign fund and all of these things. Okay, I posted it. Yeah. I'm promoting Kamala, girl. I am. I absolutely am. And so she did Oprah because Oprah is doing her part at this moment.
I did not know that.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting
Yes, I hear that. I hear that.
Probably should not have said that.
Okay. So Kamala, because I don't know if I'm going to get copyright strike, girl. We're not going to play it for too long. Oprah had them people up there. Kamala said, I don't know what y'all talking about when it come to these, pows. But if you're running through mine on some illegalities, it's pow. Okay, that's what she said. For everybody that think that, she going to come in and take your guns. And it's just kind of like, y'all, it's so weird. Y'all do that with every candidate. That is always the argument, no matter who the candidate is. That's what y'all always say. Okay. So Kamala is out here trying to get the Black people vote. And then we got Jasmine Crockett. Okay. Jasmine Crockett said this week, and I thought it was perfect.
Only reason we're having this hearing is because somebody got their feelings hurt in a debate. And I don't understand why we're wasting taxpayer dollars. Next time, tell your big boy to show up and be ready to handle the woman in the room who hopefully will become the next president of the United States. And the final thing that I will say is that this election, I didn't ask you a question. The final thing that I will say is that this election is the best example of why y'all are so afraid of diversity, equity, and inclusion, because then you can't have a simple-minded, underqualified white man somehow end up ascending. Instead, you've got to pay attention to the qualified Black woman that is on the other side. And with that, I will yield. The only reason.
And with that, I will yield. Girl. Eight, 9, 10. Okay. Girl. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Listen. 10s across the board. 10s across the board. Okay. I love. Do it again.
And we're having this hearing is because somebody got their feelings hurt in a debate. And I don't understand why we're wasting taxpayer dollars. Next time, tell your big boy to show up and be ready to handle the woman in the room who hopefully will become the next president of the United States. And the final thing that I will say is that this election, I didn't ask you a question. The final thing that I will say is that this election is the best example of why y'all are so afraid of diversity, equity, and inclusion, because then you can't have a simple-minded, underqualified white man somehow end up ascending. Instead, you've got to pay attention to the qualified Black woman that is on the other side. And with that, I will yield. The only reason we're having.
And with that, I will yield. When I tell y'all, it is giving who Phaedra Parks want it to be when it comes to the legalities and the read of it all. Okay. I love it. I just love it. Okay. I really enjoyed that moment and I wanted to share it with y'all. Shout out to Jasmine Crockett. Okay. Then let's go over to the other side of the carpet. CNN reports alleged comments. Republican North Carolina governor candidate Mark Robinson has left on pornography sites. Do y'all see what he's calling himself? I'm not going to say it. Do y'all see it on the? He's calling himself a black word that means I have strong dislike for Jewish people. I'm not going to say it. Okay. The villains in the Holocaust. Okay. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I tell y'all all the time that people love to throw morality at everybody who's being honest about who they are. Meanwhile, their kink is crazy like this. Remember when I told y'all about Andrew Schultz? You get on, you're getting online talking bad about black women and all of that, but you probably would pay thousands of dollars to have a black woman like spit in your face and step on your back in high heels and stuff, spiked high heels and stuff. I know, girl, I know these people. Okay. Their kink is always so off and so weird and so anti whatever it is they're actually saying to you. Because I'm sure this black man does not want anybody in public to ever think he would say something like that, right? But that's what he's saying in his kink. That's why when it comes to these Republicans and all of this pump faking they be doing, girl, stop. Girl, stop. Look at you on the porn sites, acting like a crazy person. Wanting to bring back slavery. Hold up. Wanting to bring slavery back when you would be the first one on the field is crazy. Who leaves comments on pornography sites? People that are looking for something. So I said, how do you know this is actually him and not a smear campaign? Or because someone said it? Listen, it says CNN, baby. Listen, many sold are. His picture. There's his picture. It can all be fake. It can all be fake. You're right. It can all be fake. Oxymorons all over the place, girl. That's all I'm saying. Okay. That's all I really want to talk about as far as the politics are concerning. I did want to just touch on them very quickly. Okay. I'm scratching things off my list. Let's move on. Tina Knowles, everybody. Beyonce mama. So apparently y'all heard that Beyonce was basically snubbed with the CMAs. And Dolly Parton came out and said, hey, I'm on the CMA side. Everybody doesn't always get nominated. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Something along those lines. Y'all know Grandma Dolly Parton don't want no problems with nobody. Okay. At the end of the day, she is still very much a part of the CMAs, the country music fabric. She's not going to turn her back on her people because Beyonce didn't get a nomination when people don't get nominations all the time. Like that's just not a big enough thing for her to come out and bash them or say, well, I don't agree. Like, okay. Either way, girl. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it first. Because I didn't save it because I was like, I already know what she's going to say. I already know that Dolly Parton is going to get up here and defend the CMAs. Girl, like they probably wouldn't even have the CMAs if it wasn't for people like Dolly Parton. Okay. So this is what Dolly Parton said allegedly. Okay, hold up. Let me see. Dolly Parton is giving her thoughts on the Country Music Awards shutting out Beyonce at their upcoming award show. Despite being featured on Beyonce's Cowboy Carter album, Dolly says she understands the decision to not nominate B for any awards, claiming that the committee probably went with people who have been in the genre longer than B has. Well, you never know, Dolly said to Variety. There are so many wonderful country artists that I guess probably the country music field, they probably thought, well, we can't really leave out some of the ones that spend their whole life doing that. It was a wonderful album, and she can be very, very proud of. And I think everybody in country music welcomed her and thought that that was good. I don't think it was a matter of shutting out, like doing that on purpose. I think it was just more of what the country charts and the country artists were doing that do that all the time, not just a specialty album. Okay. And I understand where Miss Dolly's coming from. At the end of the day, the people that want to be nominated should be the people that are doing this all the time versus somebody that is just making a specialty album. I get it. But I also feel like if somebody white had done that, they probably, if they had cross genres, they would have been nominated for whatever cross genre music they were making. I personally feel like it is like a no Beyonce. You can't have this. I know everybody tells you that you can have everything because you Beyonce. Well, guess what? No, Miss Black Lady, you can't have this. Okay. That's what it felt like to me. All right. I could be wrong. Miss Dolly Parton could be right. I don't know, but it's just my opinion, girl. Somebody said Post Malone, anybody? Listen. So this is what Miss Tina Knowles said. Oh, Miss Dolly, we love you, but B did spend her whole life working hard since she was 9. She got country roots too. She's mastered her craft and broken records in every genre. So saying she didn't spend her life in country music dismisses all that work she put in. B don't need to stay in one lane to get respect. Her talent and work ethic speak for themselves. She's been putting in the work, and nobody else gets asked to spend their life in one place to be recognized. Hashtag been country. And then Miss Tina Knowles came out and said, this is fake, not from me. Not Miss Tina. You know you sent that. Miss Tina, you know you said that shit, girl. You know you said that shit, girl. She said it wasn't her, and I don't believe it, y'all. That sounds like something she would absolutely say. Oh, Miss Dolly, we love you, but B did spend her whole life working hard since she was 9. Like this does sound like something that her mama would say, y'all. It does. And the way Beyonce mama like to come out and gather y'all on the internet because she one of them old ladies that just sit looking cute on her phone waiting for something to happen. Girl, I'm telling y'all right now. This lady said that shit, y'all. I don't care. She said this is fake, not for me. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I think she wrote it. I think she wrote it. And then somebody called and said, Mama, you don't have to respond to everything, Mama. It's okay. I know it's okay, Mama. You really didn't have to respond to it though. Just take it down, Mama, please. Thank you. I love you, Mama. I appreciate you. Oh, Lord, this lady gonna stress me. I can imagine Beyonce getting off the phone with her mama and turning to Jay-Z like, why she always doing that, bro? Like, man, you know your mama love you. Like, put it in a text thread. That's what we had the text thread for. Just put it in a text thread. I just know they got a text thread that they put all of their shit in. Beyonce was like, I didn't went through all of the trouble of getting us these Secret Service phones. I didn't went through all of the trouble. You had to call somebody to get us these special Secret Service phones that people can't never find the text messages nowhere on the internet. We went through all this, and she still get on Instagram talking to people. She know I don't even do interviews. Why is she talking to people? I'm telling you. Yo, that shit is hilarious. I am not mad at Miss Tina though, because she remind me of my mama. If my mama felt like getting on the internet to curse y'all out, she would. But I tell her, hey, don't you waste your damn time. Don't you waste your damn time with these people, Tanya. I gotta go watch some more clips. I'm gonna be on TikTok and they scrolling through old videos of Beyonce checking the fuck out of people. The like y'all keep putting that ugly red and blue light on everything. Even though I said it yesterday. I know. I said it a million times. Nobody's listening. Listen to me. Oh my God. I'm about to get in my Beyonce voice bag, y'all. It's so funny to me. Her voice is so velvety. I love it. Anyway, y'all, we're gonna take a quick little break. And we're gonna come back with more, y'all. Happy Friday. All right, y'all. You can't put blue light on black girls. They don't, but it don't look right. Are y'all ready? Because I have a lot of notes. I'm sorry, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, okay. Everybody's getting sued. Everybody is getting sued out here. Nelly is getting sued by his own people. I swear they all come tumbling down, 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 over and over again. Cause it's all in my head. Dun, 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 dun. All right, y'all. Neighbors, get into this. Okay, shout out to the neighborhood talk. Childhood friends of Nelly, the St. Lunatics, are claiming copyright infringement due to Nelly allegedly not properly crediting the group for their contributions to his debut album, Country Grammar. The foursome claimed they contributed to 8 songs on the album, claiming some of the songs include Country Grammar, Batter Up, listen, stupid, Still the Show. I'm sorry. Country Grammar went on to peak at number 7 on the Billboard charts and propelled Nelly into stardom back in 2000. Nelly and the St. Lunatics apparently had been writing music together since the late 90s. A few of the tracks they allegedly helped write ended up on his debut album. The Lunatics are claiming they were first notified they weren't properly credited in 2020 when Willie Woods filed a lawsuit for not being properly credited on Nelly's song Ride With Me. Oh, if you want to go and get oh, why do I live this way? Must be the money. That was my shit. In the club on the late night, feeling right, trying to spot something real nice. I'm looking for a shot. I know there's not that I could take home. She could be 18 with an attitude of 19, kind of naughty, acting real rude. But as long as you a thick, girl, you know that it's on. You know that it's on. Oh my shit, stupid. High school, y'all. Anyway, upon learning others weren't credited, the group explored legal options, stating they previously tried to get proper credit but were given the runaround by Nelly and his legal representation. Because of this, St. Lunatics believe that Nelly never had any intention of giving them credit. And you would be right. You would be right. It's absolutely given. You used your homeboys to get on, and then as soon as everybody started making you feel like Flash, Ebony, Spunk, yeah, you decided to just go ahead and say, fuck all your friends that helped you get where you are. Who was in the studio when nobody knew who you were, when nobody gave a fuck, that was doing shit unbeknownst to them for free, that, eventually put millions and millions of dollars in your pocket. And for you not to look, I just feel like at the end of the day, it's so fucked up to me when people don't take care of their people. Like, why would you not take care of your people? Nelly should have been nominated for a CMA. He should have, y'all. Nelly's music was top notch back then. Like, remember when he came out with the Sweatsuit album? That was like the last really big one I remember. He was a shit for a minute. And he was making a lot of money. And I feel like there's no reason why you should not have took care of your people. Like that's crazy to me. You had the money to, they was down for you. Man, getting people what they deserve so that they can be doing well in life. That's the one thing, that crabs in a barrel mentality that a lot of people have, that you don't want to make sure your partners get on in a way that, can have longevity to it. And sometimes your partners don't really have the mindset. So please don't get me wrong. Everybody is not trying to make the right decision. But at the end of the day, like, come on, dude, to find out, because to me, what this sounds like is that he was basically withholding from them because they had a lack of knowledge, because they didn't know about the music industry. Once Nelly was put on and made to understand about the credits, the writing credits, and how all of that was, all of that was supposed to be broken down, it sounds like he purposefully withheld from them and relied on their ignorance. And I don't like that. Like, I don't like that, y'all. I think that's fucked up because it's too easy to do right by people when you got it. And he got it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's one of them things, y'all. Let's see, the whole group isn't suing him. Only one member that he fell out with, Ali. He just suing under the Saint Lunatic name. That doesn't change anything. Just because other people aren't suing doesn't mean that he didn't do what they're saying he did. It just means that they don't have the money for the lawyer. That's what that possibly means. But either way, you're right. It could all be lies. It could all be lies. But I also feel like a lot of the times people really don't be trying to take care of their people. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, moving on from Nelly. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait, let me go back to my saves, okay? Because that's why I thought I was. Let's go back to my saves, girl. All right, Onika in the news. Rapper Nicki Minaj and her husband Kenneth Zoo Petty are facing escalating legal trouble after refusing to pay a $500,000 judgment awarded to a German security guard who claims Petty assaulted him backstage. Wow. Okay, let's go find the story. Excuse me, y'all. I'm drinking my tea. Okay. The only thing people really out here talking about right now is the fact that she was throwing shade at Atlantic ARs for having to step down. Talking about UPS is hiring. And it's just really weird because it's we know a lot of these people are stepping down because of the Diddy shit. And we haven't heard us say anything about Diddy. It's not like this is a Jay-Z situation. I was just like, okay. Our girl's upset about something. Okay, so this is the story. The lawsuit levied against Nicki Minaj and her husband, Kenneth Petty, stemming from his alleged assault of a security guard in 2019, has now resulted in the plaintiff attempting to further enforce prior judgment that stated he should receive north of $500,000 in compensation. Court documents reviewed by People show that Thomas Wiedenmüller, the security guard allegedly assaulted by Petty behind the scenes of Minaj's Frankfurt, Germany concert in 2019, filed a memo of cause after a judgment in a writ of execution against them on September 6th and September 13th, respectively, for $526,110.74. Minaj's legal team did not immediately respond to People's request for comment. In March, Rolling Stone, Vibe, and NME reported that a judge granted a default judgment in the case after the couple failed to respond to a lawsuit, claiming Petty broke Wiedenmüller's jaw during an aforementioned incident at the Frankfurt show. Rolling Stone's report noted that Wiedenmüller allegedly engaged in a verbal altercation with Minaj at the defense of a security team member, ultimately resulting in the rapper allegedly hurling her shoe at him before he was struck by Petty. Wiedenmüller, I'm trying to get it right. Wiedenmüller, initially requested $21,000 to cover medical bills and $700,000 to cover ongoing injuries, as well as his emotional pain and suffering. According to Rolling Stone, ultimately the judge narrowed those figures down to a combined total of $500,000, $503,318, y'all, which he awarded Wiedenmüller under a default judgment, which means that they didn't show up, right? Yeah. Now it appears as though Wiedenmüller is attempting to enforce the previous judgment through a writ of execution issued by the court, which grants the ability to force a judgment of possession obtained by the plaintiff from the court. In most cases, the writ will direct law enforcement to seize and sell the defendant's non-exempt property in an effort to cover the debt. Last year, Petty faced an entirely different set of legal issues. Court documents reviewed by People showed that he was sentenced to 120 days of house arrest by a federal judge in Los Angeles after being recorded on video making threatening remarks toward a specific individual while in the company of someone with a criminal record, a violation of the terms of his probation. Petty was sentenced to 3 years probation and a year of in-home detention in July 2022, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office, after pleading guilty to failing to register as a sex offender in the state of California in 2020. The Hollywood Reporter cited at the time that Petty's remarks were directed towards rapper Offset, although the latter's name was not mentioned in court documents reviewed by People. Girl, so all of that's going on with her. And she's somewhere laughing at the people getting fired from their jobs. Speaking of people getting fired from their jobs, Nike CEO John Donahoe steps down and replaced. And yeah, I don't know what's going on, but every time we see one of these top execs stepping down, it makes me feel like the federale hood has informed them they're on video. That's what it's giving, y'all. That's absolutely what it's giving. So, we might as well go ahead and jump into the Diddy of it all. Okay, so first of all, Diddy reportedly placed on suicide watch as he awaits trial for, the trafficking case. According to People, Diddy has been placed on, I'm not going to say it again, child, just in case, at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center. And while it's unknown on if he is actually, in that space, authorities are taking preventative measures to ensure his safety due to him possibly being in shock and his mental state being unclear. I think what we've all come to understand is Diddy is probably going to start going through withdrawals at some point. He was arrested with narcotics on him, and he's been using them for years now. So yeah, it's given he's probably going through withdrawals, and that's going to become more of an issue as time goes on. You know what? Before we get to the Kim Porter diary, because that's another subject we're going to be talking about, let's go to, and this is why I say that Dr. Umar is fake and he doesn't really care about Black people as a whole. Like, I'm on a case-by-case basis with you, okay? Case-by-case basis with you, okay? But I really don't like when people pump fake and pretend and have people donating to a cause under the guise of caring about Black people. And this is what you get on the internet and say.
Sean Puffy Combs' federal charges have little, if anything, to do with domestic abuse or pedophilia. His major sex crime federally is he's being accused of transporting women across state lines to engage in sex, what we call prostitution. Is the oldest female business on the planet Earth. Prostitution is the oldest female.
Okay, so y'all heard him. He don't need to repeat himself over and over again. So this is the thing that really kills me, and the thing that y'all seem to like keep wanting to leave out. And I noticed, and this is why it annoyed me, and I came back to this. I was going to ignore Dr. Umar like I like to do usually, but the reason why I had to come back to this is because people are repeating this stupid shit to me in comments. People are repeating this stupid shit to me in comments. People are repeating this stupid shit to me in comments, Dr. Umar. This very incredibly dumbed down, obviously obtuse version of the chain of events. When they keep talking about trafficking, and this is not about domestic violence and all of that. This is not about the P word. First of all, there are stories of underage girls. There are stories of underage boys, and we're going to get to that. But that's not the point of what's actually in the paperwork and the part that I need y'all to understand. And I have explained it before, and I'm going to explain it again. He is drugging his girlfriends and then locking them in a room with a prostitute and instructing them and forcing them to have orgy-like pornographic scenes that he's directing. He even does it remotely, which means it's not just, oh, I want to have a party and we're just being freaks. No, he had to drug the person with GHB. GHB is not a fun time drug. It's not something you take when you want to have a good time. It's something that people put in somebody's drink so that they will be incoherent when they are being taken advantage of. So let me explain how this is happening once again. Girls are thinking they're about to have some sexual relationship with Sean. They go to have whatever situation with Sean. Sean puts something in their drinks, unbeknownst to them, knocks them out. They end up in a room with a paid prostitute that has been flown in to have this situation happen with a victim who is a girlfriend of Sean's. Which means there is a part of this that is prostitution, but the prostitutes are being paid to have non-consensual coitus. I'm trying to be very, very real about my words. Non-consensual coitus with women he's in relationships with. Y'all think that because these women are in relationships with him and they're getting money, that means they have to do what he wants them to do at every moment of every day, even though you know that is not true. You know that that's not real. You know that that's illegal. That's why we're here. The trafficking comes in, okay, because these girls are sometimes being taken against their will, first of all. Second of all, kidnapping. It's a RICO charge as well. It's not just, it's a RICO charge because he has people he's paying help him orchestrate these things against some of these women's will. And even some of the male prostitutes are saying they're not calling themselves prostitutes. They're calling themselves sex slaves, which means at some point, I don't want to do this and I'm being forced to. And not only is he forcing me to do it, he's paying other people to force me to do it. Because yeah, I might have been paid to be here for an hour, but once I'm ready to go, I should be able to leave. But I can't leave because the doors are locked and he has security keeping me from leaving. So yes, I might have shown up to have sex and have a good time, but when I'm ready to go and you don't want to let me leave, that is when shit turns illegal. I hate the fact that I have to talk so slow. I hate the fact that I have to talk so slow. And here's the thing, because everybody loves to say that, oh, you know, they was doing it for the money. But then you then come up behind that and say all Cassie wanted was money. She didn't file criminal charges. Her statement is what is being used in a FBI investigation. She did not have to because the federale hood picked it up. Because the FBI looked at the evidence and said, this is illegal. We can get him on a RICO charge. And then we can take his billions of dollars and put them into our pockets. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, baby. That's how it goes. I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to understand that it is not that the prostitution is the actual coercion part. No, the girlfriends are being coerced and drugged. The prostitutes are being paid to be there, but then they're also being drugged and kept there against their will. Because when they're ready to go, they can't leave. It's not until he's ready for them to go that they can leave. So when we go back to the video of Cassie, and when we read the court documents, and they said that she was running from a freak off. There was a paid prostitute, and Diddy was in the hotel room. She is running with no shoes on. I don't give a fuck what happened in that room before she was running out. She was running out, which means she was trying to leave. He went, bashed her upside the head, and dragged her back into the hotel room. Literally dragged her. That is kidnapping. That's kidnapping, baby. All of that is illegal. So when y'all keep getting up here talking about prostitution, you're leaving out all of the other factors. When you keep talking about the baby, y'all, you keep forgetting to talk about all of the DR drugs that are in, DR. Think of that. Date, drug, okay? Leaving one word out. That's what's happening, people. I don't understand why it's so hard. It's literally in paper. It's literally written down for y'all to read what's happening. Child, underage woman. Child, what the hell is an underage woman? A child. Stop putting words together that don't make sense. I'm not even going to listen to what the rest of he said because he works on my nerves. He's an idiot. And y'all think he's so smart. Going viral does not make you smart. Just makes some people stupid. So then here we are with Kim Porter. I don't know if this book is true. I'm letting y'all know this off the rip. This is an alleged diary that was put out, and a lot of us did not take it seriously because we did not know who put it out. Well, now they're putting a name on it. Somebody is actually coming out to put their name on the alleged diary that was turned into a 60-page book and put on Amazon, if I recall. Okay? So we don't know if we can believe any of the things that's being said. I'm just letting y'all know right now. But we about to get into what is being said because some of it does corroborate with stories we've already heard. Stories that really, things are starting to just add up when you put them all together. Okay? So I'm going to read what's being said. Did Kim Porter make disturbing claims against Sean Diddy Combs in a book before she passed? Kim Porter passed in her home in November 2018. Her reported cause of death was pneumonia. Since her passing, it has been long speculated that she was working on a tell-all book that would have exposed Diddy, who was arrested earlier this week for trafficking and racketeering, among other things. The two dated for years and share son Christian Combs and twin daughters Jessie and Delilah. Diddy has always been a father figure to Kim Porter's son Quincy Brown for much of his life. Quincy Brown's biological father is Al B. Shore. About a week before Diddy was taken into custody, a 60-page book called Kim's Lost Words, which claims to be Kim Porter's work, was released by her close friends. It has not been confirmed that this is actually Kim Porter's writings. Okay, wait. So let me leave off this, y'all. I'm going to leave this up as the photo, but I'm going to read y'all the story that I read earlier. Okay. All right. Which one was it? Daily Mail. Okay. We're going to go to the Daily Mail. Okay. The short memoir has disturbing alleged accounts of Diddy slapping Porter after losing his temper and even making death threats to her. In the book, recounts discovering and making copies of tapes Diddy made of him having sex with young boys he was managing, including an alleged tape involving an 18-year-old pop star who went on to be a household name. The final entry of the memoir has Porter falling faithfully ill, dramatically texting her friends, "He got me," and then calling 911. The book's Los Angeles-based producer, Chris Todd, claims Porter shared a thumb drive of her writing with close friends, which he obtained and lightly edited into a book under the pseudonym Jamal T. Millwood. So the person has finally decided to name themselves Chris Todd. The book is marked as being printed in Las Vegas on September 7th, 2024. Todd has not offered any documentary evidence to prove its authenticity, but put hard copies up for sale on Amazon. He said, I was lucky enough to meet someone that purported to have Kim Porter's flash drive, he told dailymail.com. I know the celebrity source pretty well. I know how close they were to Kim and Diddy and all the people in the hip hop community. This was supposedly for Kim Porter from the grave to come forward and tell her story. Todd said he did not originally want to put his name on the book for security reasons. He said, this is a dangerous situation and I didn't want to claim ownership of Kim's words. But now I'm willing to come forward because of the recent arrest of Sean Combs. Now the federal government has finally acted. I feel safer to come forward. Details of some of the scandals alleged in the book have already been reported. Diddy allegedly took out a gun. Sorry, y'all, hold up. Diddy allegedly took out a gun and started shooting at a nightclub in 1999, then made a rapper on his label Shine take the fall for him. Combs and then girlfriend Jennifer Lopez were arrested over the incident, but Shine was charged, though rumors of Combs' responsibility have swirled ever since. Other incidents have been flat out denied by the alleged participants, including star-studded orgies. Now, we know we can't believe anybody that says ain't shit happened because we've seen a lot of them say ain't shit happened and he was lying. Hello, Kalina. He hosted parties that were just a fancy name of orgies, and everyone wanted in, the Porter memoir claims. We not only had threesomes, but we also swapped partners. Our sex life was crazy, but I got to do things with Sean I would never have been able to do with a straight man. Are y'all letting it marinate? Are we good, people? We're letting it marinate? Okay, I will continue. She said she was sleeping with a well-known woman, married woman. She said, I woke up and left the bedroom where I was, and Sean happened to be coming out of the bedroom with a chart-topping rapper and the woman's husband. I wonder who those people are. I wonder who those people are. I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I wasn't great. She said, I was grateful I wasn't asked to join in that room. Porter allegedly wrote, saying she didn't really like the rapper. Porter allegedly wrote that she and Diddy had an open relationship and that she regularly slept with the legendary late rapper Tupac Shakur. The Porter child, Tupac was fucking everybody, old lady, huh? The Porter memoir claimed Combs first hit her after she refused to use a strap-on on him. She said, I just can't stop. Well, he said, I just can't stop thinking about that night. It was amazing. Can you screw me one more time, please? Diddy said, according to the book. I'm sorry, y'all. I have something in my throat. It's because I was using that oil pulling stuff on TikTok, and it's got my throat just feeling real like weird. Ugh. Anyway, I became infuriated, the book said, adding that Porter told Diddy to instead have sex with a male music executive she believed he was having an affair with. Then Sean hit me. This was the first time, but he slapped me hard. Before I could form words, he began to beg, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Holding my cheek where he had hit me, I turned and ran off. That should have been it, but I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. The book described another alleged incident at Porter's apartment. He fiercely slammed me to the ground. Then he pulled out a .22 handgun and sat it on the end table. Now, this is something that was mentioned in the lawsuit about him pulling guns on people, the girlfriend specifically. He knelt on one knee and got right in my face to say, you're mine. You don't have a choice in that now. I can't live without you. He's a terrifying monster. Porter allegedly wrote that she discovered videotapes of Sean's sexual encounters in his bedroom vault and made copies of them as protection for herself as part of her plan to leave him. But the memoir said when she watched back the tapes, she was shocked. Some of the tapes had things I would have never expected. The gay parties are one thing, but the young boys, like two hip-hop stars, formerly managed by Diddy, and then the 18-year-old pop star, I would have never known. The book's publisher claimed the friends of Porter and Diddy, who gave him the memoir, also had copies of the music mogul's alleged sex tapes. He claimed the shady inter what inter interlocutor girl, a word that I'm having a hard time saying. Locator. Girl, I'm saying it wrong. He claimed the shady interlocutor had even been trying to sell them to Hollywood documentary producers. So meaning that these tapes are floating around, basically. I was given the memoir, 60 pages. I was also given a photo and told if I wanted access to the Diddy tapes, I could have that also, he said. I know for a fact that the sex tape of Diddy with the teenage pop star has been shot to Hollywood studios by other parties. Todd also shared a photo of Porter, which he said was taken in her bathroom at her Toluca Lake mansion around 2009. He claimed a friend of Porter's took the photo while she applied makeup to cover up an injury from one of Diddy's alleged attacks. The photo background matches realtors' photos of the bathroom at the mansion where Porter was later found dead in 2018. In 2020, Todd published a book on O.J. Simpson titled Ron's Revenge, putting forward a theory that O.J. unalived his wife and her friend Ron Goldman with an accomplice. It is not the first time Combs has been accused of being a predator or violent. The music mogul was sued by an anonymous woman last year who claimed Combs and two friends took turns violently assaulting her when she was 17 after plying her with drugs and alcohol. Here's one of the 11 civil complaints against him since 2023. The woman's suit followed a legal complaint by R&B singer Cassie Ventura, who said Combs subjected her to savage beatings, drug-fueled hotel orgies, and R. Cassie settled with him the day after her lawsuit became public in November. And it goes on to talk about, everybody else and, all of the other things. And y'all know he was finally arrested, child. Okay. But basically, we don't know if the diary is real or not, but interlocutor. That shit is so funny to say. I don't like it. And I want another word for it. Anyway, we don't know if this is true or not, but at least we know now that somebody is putting their name on it and saying that they're the ones that put it out. Okay. And we didn't have that before. So I don't know what to believe, you guys, but don't we feel like this is stories we've already heard? You know what I'm saying? Like it feels like stuff we've already heard even before this came out. Before September, before then, we were talking about, some stuff with some people, some pop stars. Okay. We were talking about Usher. We were talking about stuff before a lot of this even came out. So it just kind of adds more corroboration, basically. But Chris Todd is the person that is saying that, he got this little card, this SD card with her diary on it and got it from somebody that was friends with her and friends with Diddy. But we still don't know. Like that's too many that's too many in betweens, but the story sound right. Y'all. And a lot of people have read what's going on, and a lot of people seem to like believe it. I mean, even your girl Candace Owens, Also, you have your boy Al B. Sure. Once all of this came out, Diddy's late ex Kim Porter revealed his twisted secrets and alleged diary. Same thing we just talked about. Al B. Sure said, "Is the math finally mathing?" 2009 through 2018, y'all said Al B. Sure has lost his effing mind and told to go sit down when he stated this verbatim over time and again on the day of Kim P's ignored by law enforcement. So basically, and I think Extra might have deleted their article about this, but basically they're saying that this is some of the same stuff that LB Shore was saying. And LB Shore is like, is the math finally mathing? Yeah, y'all. It's a lot of crazy stuff that's going on. And I'm here for all of it coming out. I'm here for all of it coming out. Which brings me to the arrest photo, the arrest video. Here it is. So this is the moment that the diddler got arrested, child. And allegedly he brought himself to New York, knowing that he would be arrested. Child, look at the homeboys. The homeboys that's just like, well, I guess we gotta let him go on his own. But yeah, he knew he had to turn himself in. I guess he didn't want y'all terrorizing the children again like y'all did. There he is, the diddler, getting arrested. And then his son's girlfriend, who, you know, this is not the first time that she has decided to come out and, you know, profess her love for her man. And it's just like, oh, young girl, you so dumb. Y'all know I love my man. I love my man. I love my man. Don't fucking play with me, ma'am. Ma'am, go sit your young dumb ass down somewhere is all I have to say about that. Go sit your young dumb ass down somewhere. Nobody needs this from you at this current juncture. Nobody asked for this. Nobody needs this from you. Get away from us with this. There were also some more text messages released, y'all. Assistant U.S. Attorney revealed additional texts from more of Diddy's alleged female victims. Here are some. I turn my head for a second and you get effed up and you drag me down the hall by my hair. I have bleeding cuts. You hit me in the head 2 good times. When you get effed up the wrong way, you always want to show me that you have the power and you knock me around. I am not a rag doll. I'm someone's child. Now, we talked about this last night. Y'all know some people was like, girl, that sounds like Carisha. I don't know who it is. But when they say alleged victims, it's more than just Cassie. So and that's why I was like, why are y'all acting like none of this stuff has anything to do with the domestic, acting like the court case doesn't have anything to do with domestic violence. It's all in there. That's why it's a RICO, because it's all encompassing. Like the entire situation is involved. Okay. The illegalities of it all. Okay. Whatever is being done that's illegal, including putting hands and paws on these women that can back it up with these damn text messages that they got from his phone. They didn't get these messages from the women's phones. They got these from his phone. These are texts that these women sent to him. And y'all are still going to argue. Y'all still going to argue with me in comments. His damn publicist. Natalie Moore, a prominent PR strategist, quietly resigned from her role as Diddy's publicist following his arrest in connection with the federal sex trafficking case. Moore had been a key figure in shaping Diddy's public image for over 2 decades and played a significant role in his major projects and campaigns. And now she done deleted her email, girl. She done snatched the phone out the wall. She said, don't come look for me. Don't come look for me. I'm not here. I don't work here no more. Don't ask me nothing. Okay? And it's like, you know something. Girl, we know you know something. We know that you holding secrets. We know you know what went down, girl. Oh, y'all think it might have been Gina and not Carisha? Okay, well, y'all know Gina been telling y'all how he abused her. She been telling y'all. Y'all didn't want to believe her neither. That's why I'm so annoyed that y'all are acting like people have not been saying this shit for the longest. People have been saying this shit. Y'all just didn't want to believe it. Speaking of people telling stuff that y'all don't want to believe, I think I'm going to end it with this last story. So y'all make sure y'all like the video up. Okay. Support the channel if you can, if you will. If you are a member of my website, and I don't know if I posted on YouTube today. Y'all know I have a members only at 3:30, right? Did I post it on YouTube? I'm gonna make sure I post it on YouTube. But I wanted to show this to y'all right quick before we get into this last story. So if you are a member of my website, I want y'all to see something. Okay. So when you come to my website, okay, this the website, girl. All right. If you are looking for members only content, shows, member exclusive content. Okay, this is the stuff that's members only. All of it is here. Okay, it's in here, girl. All right. Also, if you're looking for the links when they first happen, you go to Bondy Community, you go to General Discussion. They're usually at the top. Okay, they're usually at the top. It's recent activity, so that means hold up, newest. See, you gotta sort it, girl. Okay. I thought I posted on here already. I could have sworn I had posted on here already. Maybe I didn't post it. I thought I posted the link, y'all. But either way, I'm going to post it once this is over. But it's set for 3:30. But I'm gonna post the link. But either way, y'all, this is where you come to find my lives. Okay, the links. This is all of the links here, girl. Listen, that's what it is. My bad, y'all. Some of these I have to unpin because they're out of order. But here it is right here. 3 hours ago, girl. I did it. Okay. Okay. Lit. It's in there. Okay. So I just want to explain this to everybody. I'm going to go through and because they only supposed to be pinned for a week, child. So that the ones that's most recent will be at the top. But sometimes I guess I be clicking it wrong. But I wanted to explain that to people because I know people sometimes don't know and I be forgetting to come back and explain stuff to people. My bad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It be me. It be me sometimes. Okay. I'm doing the best I can. It's only me. I'm doing the best I can, girl. Okay. But 3 hours ago, y'all can come see. I posted the link for the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Live that we're going to do at 3:30. But this is where you can find the links if you are a member of my website. But again, you can also go to shows, member exclusive content, and there it will be. Okay. I just wanted to let y'all know that. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's get back into this. So a part of the reason why I have been like really paying attention to Diddy as of recent is because there was specifically two high profile R&B singers, Chris Brown and Trey Songz, that were both accused of assault at different times at different Diddy events. They were accused of assault at these Diddy parties on the boat at the I think it might have been at his house in Miami. I'm not exactly sure, but I remember hearing it a couple of times. People are telling me, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have True Blood on there. Yeah, I need to make the playlist for everybody so that it's all in one place. It should be, but I'll check and make sure. But either way, y'all, Chris Brown is one of them people that I feel like very much took advantage of the facilities that Diddy was creating for everybody. Trey Songz as well. We've seen Trey Songz all over the place with Diddy. Okay. So when this story came out yesterday, I'm sorry. You didn't have to twist my arm for me to believe it. You did not have to twist my arm for me to believe it. And it's so aggravating because the very first comment is one of the stupidest fucking comments because this lady literally answers this shit over and over and over again. Why go to the authorities? Why social media? Girl, shut your dumb ass up.
I never thought
listen to what the young lady has to say.
That I would make this video, but it's time. They finally got Diddy. They finally got him. But the thing is, there's so many more men out there, just like Diddy, who are abusers, who use their fame to lure women in and abuse them. And I wanted to come on here to say that it is time to out every single abuser in the industry, every single one. They all need to be held accountable. And the thing is, I would be a hypocrite if I came on here and I was telling other women that they need to speak up if I'm unwilling to speak up. I was raped at Chris Brown's house by his friend, Sage the Gemini. Yes, I know. I should have never been at Chris Brown's house in the first place. This happened when I was 18 years old. I'm 26 now, as of today. And I should have never been there. But Sage the Gemini raped me at his house. Chris Brown never thought that I was my friend when she was underage. She was under the influence and she was 16 years old. These were on two different occasions. But the thing is, all these men, all these abusers, they hang out together. Chris Brown and Sage the Gemini are rapists. Why have I been afraid to come out all this time? You want to know? It's because right after Sage raped me, he had me sign a paper saying that everything that happened was consensual. And he was my Uber drive. He got me the Uber to Chris Brown's house. And I didn't have any money. And I needed him to get me the ride back. And like I didn't know if he was gonna, I didn't know what was gonna happen if I, in that moment, I was in shock. I couldn't believe that I like my friend done this before, that it was too organized. I've now come to the conclusion that he is a serial rapist. How many women have messaged me just in the short time the video blew up? And I'm going to share this link with you guys. Someone brought to my attention. My story almost exactly lines up with this. I had no idea that this happened. I had no idea that he had an STD. I've been tested since this happened and nothing showed up. But now I'm kind of freaking out because I'm like, oh, what if the test just didn't tell me? What if the test was wrong? And also, like, what about all these women that he's been raping and sodomizing? Like, is he serial raping all these done this STDs? What the fuck is going on? Why did I not know about this? Why the fuck did I not know about this? So now I know he has assaulted other girls, from what I've heard, and he has given people STDs. Why the fuck is he still walking around free when other people have gone to the police, other people have sued him, other people have done everything right, and he's still walking free? Why the fuck was he able to do what he did to me after somebody already pursued action against him a year before? Why did I not? I didn't even know. I didn't even know.
Crazy.
I really just don't know what to say. I guess I'm making this video because I feel like it's even more important to talk about now that I know that he is giving people STDs, because they're not going to do anything.
Look, go to the authorities. Why social media? How about you watch the whole thing before you actually say some shit like this?
Other people who have been assaulted by him have done rape kits. They've gone to the police. They've even sued him, and he's still walking free. When you go to the police about somebody who sexually assaulted you, you have to relive your trauma over and 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 over again by telling your story to these detectives who literally just don't give a shit. You can have all the proof in the world, and a lot of times just nothing happens. And I think a big reason is probably because cops suck and they're fucking evil pieces of shit too. Ooh. And abusers protect abusers. So yeah, our criminal justice system is completely broken. I have absolutely no faith in it. It failed me when I was actually in high school because they're not going to do anything. I was sexually assaulted when I was underage. Back in Texas, nothing happened. And it was honestly like a traumatizing experience in itself, just trying to hold the people accountable. So I just I don't know, I'd rather just live my life. And the thing is, I just wanted to come on here. I want to warn people. I feel like it is the right thing to do, to let it be known who the fuck these men are, right? But I don't have any fucking money for a lawyer. I don't have the energy to pursue them in that way. I don't want to fucking talk to cops. The cops have already abused me enough. And then you want me to talk to my cop abusers about another abuser? Sorry, I'm not trying to, I know my tone is getting all weird and I'm talking voices. I'm not trying to be rude or snarky or anything. I'm just like, I was sexually assaulted when.
And he said, I ain't turning shit off. Only people she not lying to is the police, because they don't give out careers. Find a new hustle. What? I ain't turning shit off. Only people she not lying to is the police, because they don't give out career. I guess I'm not exactly sure what his message is supposed to mean besides saying she's a liar. Find a new hustle. He's saying find a new hustle, but y'all, does it seem like a hustle to y'all? To me, that girl broke that shit down so clear to y'all. Like,
I was underage, back because they're not gonna do anything.
Because they're not gonna do anything. Why would I go to the cops when they're not gonna do anything? And you know what's crazy is that there are so many people, and it's all of these black women, right? I'm sorry, it's black women and black men that I see a lot of. These are people who do not have good relationships with the police at all, but y'all are still telling victims, why aren't y'all going to the police? Because they don't believe you. Because they don't believe you and they don't do anything. And like she said, I don't have the money. Just like I said with the St. Lunatics. Just because there's only one of them doesn't mean that everybody else ain't mad. It could just mean they don't have the money to pursue Nelly in that way. Because it takes money to sue people. It takes money to go after people. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of times the police don't do anything, and you have to be re-victimized over and over and over again. And y'all always, for some reason, are being obviously obtuse about that fact. That a lot of times they don't listen. That they can be paid off. That's what happened with Diddy. Diddy was paying people off left and right. And if it was a money grab, why is she not asking for money? She's just getting on the internet to warn people, stay away from him. I didn't know anything about Sage the Gemini. I would never be in his presence, but I didn't know. Now I know. Maybe some young girl that was around him, that will be around him, will see this and be like, oh, I need to stay away from him. I don't care how cute he is. Everybody not getting money out of these niggas, y'all. Why do y'all always say, oh, it's a money grab? Where is everybody getting rich off of accusing people of doing shit? If they really, that's another thing y'all don't understand. Most of the time when they pay these people, it's because they did it. And so then I need you to ask yourself, why is it that you feel like money is not an appropriate response to victimization? Y'all want reparations for black people. If somebody hits your car, they got to pay for it. If somebody, harms you in any type of way. Look at when Brat bust that girl upside the head or whatever, and then she had to pay restitution because that girl couldn't go and work because you fucked her eye up and all of that. When you hurt people, you have to pay for it. And sometimes the only way that you can really get people to pay for the shit that they've done is through money in a capitalist society. So it's so weird to me. It's so weird to me when y'all act, I wouldn't have gave her nothing. She shouldn't have got nothing. Why do you feel that way? Why do you feel like assaulting people or harming people should not get you money or make your life better? Once you've harmed me, yes, you need to be trying to rectify it in every way possible. Run me my money. Yes, you harmed me. You hurt me. Pay me for my pain, bitch. What's so hard about that? What's so hard to understand about that? Let somebody do some shit like that to you and you tell me you're not going to be trying to get your money off of it. I need to pay for counseling. I need to pay for a better quality of life after you done tried to destroy me. Yeah, run me my money. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Y'all want people to give y'all money for inanimate objects. Y'all want people to run y'all money for shit that don't even matter. Cars. You hit my car, run me my money. A person gets completely humiliated, disrespected, assaulted, get their personal safety taken from them. And y'all in the comments talking about all they want is money. That's the least you could do. The least you can do. And yes, lawsuits take money and time. And when people actually have to sit there and write a disposition, they have to write out what happened and relive it over and over and over again. Please, y'all, please miss me with the bullshit. The least you can do is pay them people their money. I saw some woman in the comments yesterday talking about Cassie shouldn't have got nothing. Guess what? The person who was abusing her didn't feel that way. So why the fuck you think your opinion matter, brokey? Yeah. Run me my money. Why do you think you should be able to use your money to keep from being brought to justice? But I can't ask you for money once you harm me. That's crazy. That's crazy. He wrote a personal check for $30 million. Honestly, I feel like there is shit that she know that she did not write down anywhere, didn't tell nobody, and he paid for the shit that she did not say. That's what it's giving me. It's giving Diddy paid Cassie for the shit that we don't even know about, for the shit that she didn't say. That's what it's giving to me. That's how I feel. Okay. Now that's all I got for y'all regular folk today. That's all I got. Oh, wait. No. I'm lying. I got one more thing. And this takes it back to the diddler. But I forgot about this. And I did at least want to bring it up since we was up here talking about it. My members, y'all give me a minute. Give me a minute, but I'll be there. Okay. I'll be there. Don't you know, baby? Yeah, yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there. Okay, no warm up, no control whatsoever. Just fucking it up. Cause I don't want to scream in my microphone. Okay. If you need me, I'll be there. Okay. Here we are. Girl, you know, listen, it's 2,400 some odd people in here. Okay. So when it's that many people, it's gonna be some people in here that they minds ain't wrapped. They minds ain't wrapped, girl. It's not. Okay. So shout out to Jamie, that's me, because she posted this in our chat last night. And I believe that this right here is the girl Lovely T reporting, okay, the video. But somebody posted this, okay, Sir Mejor ATL, I don't know who that is, okay, outreach reporter, constitutionalist, lobbyist, politics, actor from American Horror Story, just a disruptor, Black Lives Matter activist talking about the FBI. Okay, we don't know what's going on, but this is what this person said. Breaking. Mama Combs under scrutiny. Allegations have surfaced suggesting that Sean Diddy Combs did not act alone in orchestrating his alleged sex parties. Multiple sources claim his mother, Janice Combs, played a significant role, and there are even suggestions that she may have participated in these events. Observers have pointed to her white painted fingernails, allegedly a symbolic requirement for Diddy's notorious gatherings. Could Mama Combs face indictment or be compelled to testify as a material witness in the ongoing investigation? That's why she's somewhat sick.
Mom, freshly dipped though.
Did y'all peep that? The mother has on white nail polish, just like Carisha should be wearing white nail polish. If you remember, in the lawsuit, Cassie said that Diddy forced the women around him to wear white nail polish because it looked good during the freak-offs. So it's very interesting that his mother is wearing the same white nail polish.
Yeah, for real. Mom do know how to have a good time. She ain't sitting in the house playing, outside moving and shaking, baby. She come with me to strip club. I don't care. Real. It's my dog. You know, I want to live life. Be out here moving and grooving. My mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby. That's right. Keep moving. She don't stop. She could touch the floor with her palms. You know? Flat. Oh. Take.
Y'all, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Because you know what it's giving, right? You know what it's giving, right? Well, that's what I'm gonna leave y'all with. Because to me, I feel like monsters like Diddy are made and created, but it always starts when they're younger. It always starts when they're a kid, and a lot of people are trying to push out a narrative that Diddy became this person because of the money and because of the access and the fame, and it all went to his head. And I want to tell y'all, no, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that the money and the fame and the access made him this person. I think he was already this person, and it only exacerbated that fact. And when I think about the way he interacts with women and what this is about, y'all, for him, the need to watch them and watch them basically be in torture while having sex on some level gives, I secretly hate my mom, have a weird sexual relationship with her on some level, because I like to see women having sex to the point that it is no longer pleasurable for them, and it's then painful and something they don't want to do. Yeah, bitch, you thought you was gonna have a good time, huh? Yeah, you thought you was gonna enjoy this. You thought this was gonna be pleasure. Oh no, bitch, you gonna hate this. I'm gonna have pleasure, but you gonna hate this. When men have mentalities like that, when they have a thought process of wanting to watch the women they're in relationships suffer in that type of way, it makes me feel like it's because they're trying to work out the anger they have towards their mother that they cannot express to her. Not for real. And one thing I've heard is that he also abuses his mom, that people have, alleged he put his hands on his mom at times. Her energy always gave madam. Her energy always gave, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be around my son and be with me. It gives creep. It gives creep. So for me, it absolutely feels as if there was something happening between him and his mother, especially because his dad died when he was young. And Puffy felt like it was his responsibility to step into that role as the man, to be like his father, who he didn't even really know. His dad died when he was very young. But I feel like it's definitely given he wanted to be his father in a way. And there are sometimes, I think, women that are fucked up and actually make their sons play a role in their lives as a man. And then they would grow up and become this. Like, this is conjecture, but it feels like a possibility. It feels like his corruption, whatever corrupted him, happened way before we met him, is what it feels like. No, I gotta go watch that video again. I gotta go watch Sloan's video again. I forgot about that. But yes, it definitely, precious vibes. It's absolutely given on some level. Yeah. And then somebody sent me the Dapper Dan video, and I'm not gonna play it on here because they playing music in the background, and the music is almost louder than Dapper Dan. But Dapper Dan says nothing started just now. She said, I grew up with Puffy's parents. I grew up in the neighborhood. I knew Puffy's parents. Nothing starts now. All of it was going on in my generation. To me, what that sounded like, and I could be wrong, y'all, but what that sounded like was Dapper Dan was saying, whatever freak shit, whatever craziness is going on now, it was going on then. in one way or another. It was going on then. And he specifically mentioned his parents. So yeah. I mean, just like think about R. Kelly, y'all. Everybody keeps trying to act like this is so different from R. Kelly. It's not. It's not. They have their niche in this deplorable, degenerate behavior. But R. Kelly had a similar situation of being assaulted allegedly by his sister. They have to act out that anger towards women in some type of way. And when it becomes locking women in rooms and forcing them to have sex, I think a lot of times when you back that up, that's usually because somebody, a woman figure in their life, has harmed them in a way that they can't get past. And so they have to keep acting out their retribution on other people. I'm not sure exactly what went down, y'all. I don't know, and I'm not going to pretend to know, but yeah. Shit is weird. Shit is fucked up. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got for y'all today. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Friday. And y'all stay safe out there. Let me read some of these super chats and I'm gonna get on out of here. Okay. Let me put some damn music on. Where's my music bit? Okay. Let's see. Brown Skin. Thank you for being a member for 40 months. Thank you for the shows this week. I'm recovering from surgery and look forward to you coming through to entertain. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank you for the super sticker. Everybody has been coming through to my lives this week. Thank y'all so much. Please keep coming back. Honey C, thank you for the super sticker. Rising Phoenix, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Bondi, hope you have a great week. I'm going to try. I'm going to put my best foot forward to have a good weekend. I'm getting out the house. I've been in the house, I feel like all month. I'm about to get out of the house tonight, okay? Jay Jersey, thank you for the super chat. Dad didn't save her from her crazy mom or the pole. Talking about Amber Rose. The Quasia, hey, my love, thank you for the super chat. I hate how the Diddy has been watered down to the amount of baby. Yes, it's been watered down. Never once has the victims to multiple crimes has been considered. Yeah, it is very upsetting. Sooty91, thank you so much for the super chat. I just know for everyone who knew or was involved needs to get their affairs together because they will be receiving a call from the feds. Okay. Tommy G, thank you for the super chat. You have True Blood on there, right? I do. I'm going to see if I can make a playlist so I can make it easier for you to get. Shun Washington, thank you for becoming a member, my love. Tootie, thank you for another super chat. Mama Combs will be getting a call sooner than she thinks. Shy Girl's Perspective, thank you for the super chat. I just had thought about Jim Jones learning how to kiss from his mother. And then them trying to come out and tell us we ain't hear what we heard. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all have a great weekend. Okay, y'all stay safe out there. I love y'all, and I will see y'all again next time. Okay, be cool by the pool, fool.